Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show, episode 378. It is a Sunday night, and you know what that means. We're back for more Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power reviews, and today we're talking about episode 4, season 2, episode 4, and as always, is Nerd Chicano here to host the show. Let's my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? On a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday. A
Too
slow
early
Sunday, I'm not going to lie, Brad.
Too early for it to be Sunday.
Yeah?
That's because I had to work Friday.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean you have to work Friday?
I had to work Friday.
You don't work Fridays. What happened?
Just that when they tell me to.
Yeah, damn. That sucks, man. Well, Brad, we're here today to talk about season 2, episode 4 of Rings of Power. So far, no Julia. She has the link. I don't know what's going on, but
probably no power again.
If that's the case, what bad luck, bro. Or just
I mean, or maybe it's very consistent. It's off at a certain time.
I don't know, man. Fucking infrastructure over there is just non-existent, I guess.
I mean, you can't talk Texas.
Shut the fuck up. Specifically Houston. Yeah.
What's bad is you had so many people leave New Orleans to go to Houston.
Yeah. But before we can get into today's review, Brad, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Doing dandy. I went to the grocery store today, so there's that. Yeah. Nothing really to report.
Yeah.
I mean, not doing bad. You know, I played a lot of No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
I started that back up again.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
very good.
How much are you able to do in that game now?
Yeah, actually, I haven't played it for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. They've actually added a shit ton. You remember when we played? Like, I don't even know. It's been out 10 years.
Yeah.
They've added a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah. What's it called? What a game, huh? Yeah.
It's pretty fun. So I forgot how fun it was.
Damn. Jeez, man. Yeah. So you really haven't got much to what's it called? Not much going on?
No, I did watch the movie for tomorrow. I did that yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, I need to activate my free trial. Yeah, I need to activate my free trial and watch that because yeah.
Interesting movie. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Yeah,
it's an Indonesia one, right?
Yeah. I'll say definitely not perfect. It's interesting though.
Okay, I'm excited to see what's gonna go.
Because it's what was it? Marlena, the murderer in 4 acts. I think it's Marlena. Yeah. I'll say the first act is definitely the best.
Yeah, bro, the Panthers are getting cooked online, bro. Like. You mean they keep up and update their game to keep their fans interested? Must be your imagination. Yeah. Why would a game do that?
Well, like if people don't remember No Man's Sky when it first came out, people cooked it. They cooked them on the internet just because there was nothing to do. It was like a really cool concept, but you're like flying around in like empty fucking planets. And you know, they came back and they keep updating it like for years and years and years now. They've been keeping it updated, and you can go back and actually it's fun finding all the new shit that they've done.
Yeah, but yeah, bro, they're getting cooked on your fucking the Panthers, bro. They're saying the Panthers ticket's about to be included in a Bojangles combo. Oh my god, man.
Yeah. I have not seen any football scores as of late, so
let me just go ahead and check up on them. Jesus Christ, Brad. 10-47. New Orleans Saints win by 37 points, Brad.
Wait, was it the Panthers versus the Saints?
Yeah.
And the Saints won by 37 points?
Yep.
Fuck.
Usually that's how you know you suck.
Usually it's the opposite, being a Saints fan.
Yep. Jeez, man.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, what a
Well, good for the Saints.
go for the Saints. He goes, Brad's like, I'll take that.
I'll take that win.
Yeah. Oh God, but yeah, what's called football season's back, so that means all the annoying Cowboys fans y'all know are gonna be extra annoying now. So, you know, yeah,
He's talking about his brother.
yeah. Ouch. Well, there's always next season.
I mean, at least you get good draft picks. If you didn't sell them all, didn't trade them
Yeah,
away.
yeah. Brad, I played a lot of the beta today. I was supposed to go to my grandma's house, and that didn't end up happening. And then I watched All Out, which was really good. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Just from the
Um,
clips, it was really good.
Pac and Osprey was great. Great match. Um, Swerve and Hangman fucking killed each other. Literally.
And
Uh,
Moxley did that to Daniel Bryanson too.
yeah, Ryan Danielson just gets murdered. Like, okay. But yeah, it wasn't a bad pay per view. I'm not gonna lie, not a bad pay per view at all. I thought it was pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah. But that's all I did today, bro. It was kind of a just sit down and play this COD beta, which should
Is it
be
good? Is the new Black Ops good? Is it the same?
no. So they did change some stuff up. Like you
Okay.
get omni movement now. You can run left to right, back and front.
Huh. So you can
Yeah.
like dodge left and right?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
So when you slide, you could like go whoa like that. And you go like whoa like
That
here.
sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. But the game is my biggest complaint about this game so far from the beta is that the maps are just too damn small.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just really annoying playing some certain game modes on certain maps.
You're just mad
So
you can't camp.
no, that's not the case. Is that I just hate getting spawn killed every
Oh, yeah.
fucking time.
Oh, okay. AEW now brought to you by Hefty. When you need a bag to suffocate someone, we're your
Yeah.
company.
Stacy, were you serious? Stacy, did you watch the show on Facebook? Like were you getting the matches on Facebook for free? Yeah, because Stacy was like, what did Stacy say? Hold on. By the way, it's a
Stacy can neither
reminder.
confirm nor deny.
It's a reminder that you guys can go and join our Discord by the link below. And because Stacy last night said something in the chat. Hold on. Go all the way to the fucking there you go. It goes, nice of AEW to practically put their pay-per-view matches in their entirety on Facebook. Saves me $50.
You can neither
Oh,
confirm nor deny.
yeah. You cannot. But yeah, man. I mean, that's all. I mean, what'd you get up to this weekend, Brad? Anything else? No, nothing eventful.
Nothing eventful, really.
I saw Beetlejuice.
Was good.
Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, Brad. It was pretty fun.
Did Tim Burton direct that one?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I won't lie. I didn't expect it to be as fun as it was, and I didn't expect me to like it as much as I did. But I actually really enjoyed it.
Was it Michael Keaton Douglas now?
No, I think it's still Mike Keaton, Brad.
No, well, he's changing his stage name, but I guess he couldn't use it because of Michael Douglas.
Oh yeah, not in entirety, but they put up a lot of clips of a pay per view. Yeah, sounds like AEW.
I mean, I was watching a lot of good stuff on YouTube for it, so
Yeah, but yeah, I watched Beetlejuice yesterday, which was it was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was pretty good. I won't lie. Definitely, Brad, you should definitely see that when it hits the streaming.
yeah.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
I liked Beetlejuice back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what else to bring up, Brad. I mean, Friday I did the night shift. Saturday I watched Beetlejuice. Now this is what I do. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's talk about some Lord of the Rings.
It talks about some rings of power.
The Rings of Power.
I have the power.
Yeah. So, of course, this episode is brought to you by SeatGeek, but we'll tell you about that in a bit. And, of course, if you have not watched this week's episode of the Lord of the Rings of Power, you should probably get out of here. We care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, Brad. Season 2, episode 4, titled "Eldest." The stranger finds what he's been searching for. Arandir and Isildur search for Theo. Galadriel and Elrond walk into a trap. The episode is directed by Sana Hamiri and Louise Hooper. Of course, episode is written by Glennis Mullins and based on Lord of the Rings and appendices by J.R.R. Tolkien. Developed for television by J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay. The episode stars Robert Aramayo, Morfydd Clark, Daniel Wayman, Markella Kavanaugh, Megan Richards, Syrian Hines, Maxim Baldry, Ismael Cruz Cordova. That one I have no problem pronouncing at all. Tyro Mukhafdin, Benjamin Walker, Charles Edwards, Sam Hazeldine, Charlie Vickers, and a lot of other people, bro. Wait, Rory Kinnear's in this? Oh yeah, it's Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, Tom Bombadil. Yeah. Yeah, that one's kind of gonna go over some people's head, but yeah, that's Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, it's apparently an old poem.
Yeah. But Brad, this episode, by the way, we had no Sauron, right? There's no Sauron
dwarves.
in this.
We had no dwarves.
No dwarves, no Sauron, no Celebrimbor.
No.
But I have to say, this episode was on par with last week's episode. I actually really enjoyed it. We got to see more of the stranger. He finds Bombadil, and he's like, but the stranger kind of wants Bombadil to teach him how to use the staff, and it's like, hey, the staff isn't something to learn. The staff calls to you, and if it calls to you, you're able to learn from it.
Did Bombadil come off as like being before the plants and the trees? It's like, is Tom Bombadil God?
Brad, my brother told me something really funny. He said that in the books, the ring actually got to Bombadil, but it didn't corrupt him at all because Bombadil just didn't give a single shit about that, and he's just so pure of heart.
He just threw the ring in the tree, and
he was just like, the ring had no effect on Bombadil.
Bombadil's God.
Yeah, he's just so pure of heart, like he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he's lit.
I like the journey we took with the Harfoots, and
we got to see the ancestors of the Harfoots.
Yep,
the store, right?
The store, yeah. Which, as you can tell, like there was a little bit of like tension there, but they ended up, kind of getting the respect from them, and I really liked that whole interaction with all of them.
I felt bad for Nori because like she now hears of the whole point of them leaving was to find, this oasis for her people, and they never did, and they just kept wandering.
Yep. Yeah. But I thought it was a pretty good episode, Brad. What's your initial thoughts?
I think I actually like this one better than the first three. I found myself really intrigued, other than not having the dwarves. I mean, I love the dwarves, but I found myself really liking this episode because you get a little bit more. We learn a little bit more about the stranger. I mean, I like following the Harfoots. I think you just get a lot of information in this episode, and then you see the stranger eaten by a tree. That's always fun.
The talking trees are back.
Yeah. Elrond and Galadriel, we get more of those instances, the butting back and forth. orcs, giant trees. It was kind of a very fantasy driven episode.
Very much. Very much. Um, Enlightening by absolutely no one the third. At least get a lamp for crying out loud. I will say this, Stacy. This episode's lighting
Better.
was way
Better than the
better.
first three.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
couldn't see shit in like the first episode.
Yeah. Your ancestors went out to get cigarettes a century ago.
And milk.
Never came back. Never came back. Um, and of course, I like that we kind of got some closure between Theo and Arondir.
Yeah.
And
A little, and we also got another moment where I thought it was going to be the never ending stories, just
yeah,
death in the sinking mud.
yeah, yeah. Which, by the way, what a freaking monster! They just came out of that thing. Oh
But
God.
Isildur is completely cock blocked.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. What? This guy, bro. Like, it just really sucks to be Isildur. Like, he has to wait so many years for him to actually like do the coolest shit ever. You know, like
Yeah, I mean, right now he's like getting his feet wet, and Arondir's there to, I guess, help him out. But yeah, I mean, he was falling hard for Estrid. He was about to take her home
yeah,
and wife her up and put her in a I don't care if you're a wild land
yeah,
or a wild man. Who cares?
yeah. Just for her husband to like pull up and just like wow. I was like
Well, her betrothed. So
her
they're not
betrothed.
married
I'm
yet.
sorry, they're not married yet. So I mean, hey, that could
Although her face did look kind of disappointed there at first.
yeah.
I have to give her that.
He was like, God damn it! It's
Like, damn it.
yeah.
I was glad to see the orcs again.
Oh yeah, yeah. Glad to see the orcs. Um, of course, Elrond and Galadriel. It's not going exactly as we thought it was gonna go. Like, yep.
Well, and Galadriel called it. She literally told Elrond, if we go that way, we're gonna have issues.
Mm-hmm. But Elrond won't listen to her.
But no,
But
he won't listen to the ring. That's the thing.
the ring.
He doesn't trust her because she trusts the ring, and he does not trust the ring. Which I don't think he's all wrong about that. But I think there's an instance here where it's like, in good hands, it will do good things, but
Yeah.
that ring will corrupt eventually.
It eventually corrupts, and it corrupts those who aren't pure of heart.
Which we know Galadriel is not.
Yeah, Galadriel is pure heart, but she makes
not.
mistakes. She makes mistakes.
I don't know if she's pure of heart though. Like she wants some power, I think. Just the fact she wants to lead the company, that tells you.
Yeah.
Although I don't disagree that Galadriel should be leading versus Elrond.
Yeah. But dude, like, it's just crazy to me that what's it called? How all that went down with that army, bro. I was like, oh my God. The ones in that like shadowy rainforest. Brett?
Who are we talking about?
So when they first go up there and they have that like they pull this like what's it called army pulls up, right? And you get that really sick like Avengers the Avengers 2012, what's it called, kind of like circle shot where everyone's pulling out their like what's it called, sword and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay, now we're getting some trouble. And I was like, okay, this might be the brunt of it, right? But no, you get the orcs at the end. But
Yeah.
I thought that whole fight was so cool. How like Galadriel was all the choreography in that fight was so cool.
That was actually really good. Having to get on the horse and sling some arrows off the horse and then just jumping here and there, and the fire arrows, like where they drop the torch or she throws the torch in the air, then she hits that. Yeah. I mean, again, we come to the point of Amazon spends money and it is good.
It pays off.
It pays off.
It pays off with the visual. Story might be a little messed here and there, but
I mean I think the story's been pretty decent so far.
Yeah, it's pretty decent so far. I'm liking it.
We'll see if they get it on the end. But the graphics are great. I mean, the walking trees look like walking trees.
Yep. I miss those trees, Brad.
Oh, but
Oh,
just I mean, whoever's the voice actor of I guess what was the woman tree, the
oh
woman
yeah,
woman.
her voice is like really raspy, like
Yeah, like that. They did like a terrific job in that, evoking that pain of the orcs coming through and just basically chainsawing down a whole forest on their way through.
yeah, yeah. But and you tell how like they were very apprehensive towards them,
Oh
bro.
yeah, I mean, it was literally like, yo, what's the blade for?
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. And the whole question in Arendir, where they asked Arendir, have you taken axe to wood before? And Arendir is like, I don't want to say it. I really don't want to say it because you're gonna like bash me. But yes,
yeah, yeah. But what's it called? As they said, bro, like it's not just the orcs now. There's more evil appearing, and it's because of Sauron. Like it's starting to happen. Like all these different forces of darkness are starting to come out, and soon it's not just going to be the orcs that they have to worry about. They're starting to worry about all these other different monsters and like different armies and ghosts and stuff like that.
well, and I think
What would we would?
I think what the hell was his name?
Cool.
Tom Bombadil. What I think
Dumbledore.
Tom Bombadil brings up is you've got two baddies who you do not want to get together,
Yeah,
and they seem on a course to collide at
yeah.
this rate.
The dark the
The
dark
Dark Wizard.
sorcerer, the dark wizard, and of course what's it called, Sauron. Which, by the way, if that's not as much foreshadowing to Saruman and Sauron when
Yeah,
they build
I'm
the two,
pretty positive that's what we're seeing.
yeah. Which I mean, I don't know who I know. I keep going like 10 steps ahead, right? But like I know episode 8, we're gonna get some reveals, and we're gonna have to learn about who the stranger is and who the dark wizard is and all
I'm
that.
parts of me are like, that's definitely Gandalf. It's gotta be fucking Gandalf, right? Then parts of me are like, don't get ahead of yourself.
Get ahead of yourself.
Don't get your
Yeah.
ahead of yourself. It could be Radagast for all I fucking
Yep. Yep. It's just a random ass hobbit, Brad.
know. Just a random ass. It's
Yeah.
Bilbo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like I like it in the history lesson of the Harfoots and the Stores
Mm-hmm.
before the Hobbits. So it seems like the Hobbits are the ones that actually find their oasis
Yeah.
in
The
the
Shire.
forest. Yeah, they
Yeah.
find the Shire. So they eventually do, which we know they don't know that they're stuck in the fucking desert.
Yeah.
Look like
Yeah.
where I live.
But I'm glad that we had that moment because it also kind of reminds you like, oh, the Harfoots aren't just what's it called, one people. Like they actually they also have ancestors, and they also
And the
they're
Stores, and who knows before that. And
yeah. So but at first, like I said, they were like very apprehensive towards the Harfoots, and like, no, you guys cannot be here. Like you need to get out, and like
well,
and
they were afraid that they were going to bring in the freaking people following them, which eventually
yeah,
did happen.
yeah. But they protected them. They're like, no, there is no Harfoots here, and he said, hey, like, though that you did bring up a good point, Brad. Like, hey, like, what's it called? When we come back, we're not gonna come back alone. We're gonna come back with the Dark Wizard.
He basically said, "We're telling the Dark Wizard on you.
Yeah. So it's like, oh
We're
God,
telling."
I wonder how that's gonna work, and I wonder what the Dark
Uh,
Wizard can do.
yeah, I think we know what the Dark Wizard can do,
Yeah.
and it's
It,
not going to be friendly.
yeah. Yeah. I like that Arondir and Theo got that closure finally, and it's like, hey, like, go. He was like, hey, I know, like, basically, like, I know that I fucked up, and there's all these things wrong. He goes, but I want you to be here with me, so that way I could like protect you and stuff. But it looks like Theo wants to go his own way.
Yeah, I think Theo's going to go back to take care of what he needs to at home.
Yeah,
That's what I'm feeling he's going to do.
yeah,
And Arendir, he made promises before. Although I did kind of find it cool, like, hey, yeah, you want to head out, like, go adventuring and shit.
yep,
And Theo was like, nah, I got fucking chores at home.
yep, yep. I got chores at
I
home.
got chores.
It's like I gotta do stuff.
I gotta do
Yeah,
stuff. My mom's not there anymore. Oh,
yeah,
you do know.
yeah. But Estrid What do you think about that, Brad? The Esther was not. I don't think she's like she follows Adar, but
No, I think a lot of the wild men are people who were afraid,
of
and
Adar,
they just got stamped, and I think that's what a lot of them they didn't want to die, so
yeah,
they got stamped, and it's I did like the moments where you can show Arondir and Isildur did not trust her, and then
no,
she came full circle, and it's like the one mistake she made doesn't completely make her evil. She was
yeah,
scared. She probably did it when the rest of her family did it. You know.
yeah. So and of course, our biggest thing at the end of the episode, the big reveal was um, that Adar and Galadriel have come face to face.
Yes, and the ring is now on the run back to the elves.
Back to the
So,
elves.
what did you think of what Elrond said about Galadriel? That
What?
she wasn't doing this other than to save the ring.
I think he's right because she just doesn't want these rings to go into the possession of Sauron,
Yeah.
which kind of already failed there.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one fucking making them up there, just
yeah,
saying.
yeah. So it's like I think he's right. I think he might be half right here. I think he does. She obviously cares about the elves.
I think he's saying it out of maybe a little bit of spite of
Yeah,
being like, the only thing she cares about is this ring. But I think there's more to it than that. Like,
yeah.
I don't think Galadriel thought that there was a better option than
No,
her facing them and giving them time to get the fuck out of there.
yeah, yeah. It's just it's like you can't have these rings in the possession of Adar, and you can't have them in possession of Sauron.
No,
So
but
like
but there also comes a point where Galadriel, she runs towards danger
she does,
constantly.
she does,
That's literally like one fault is she runs towards danger.
and that's why like I don't agree with like this idea of people saying that Galadriel's character is like very like like powerful and she doesn't really have any faults and it's like she's like nobody can beat her and it's like that's not true. Galadriel has had multiple times in this season and last season where she's fucked up.
She's failed. I mean, she
Yeah,
basically brought Sauron back.
she brought Sauron back. She what's it called? She brings Sauron back, and then she what's it called leads to Sauron getting possession of these rings, and yeah, I mean she almost led them to what's it called to the light going out. Like she was about to lead them to go everybody to go to heaven.
Yeah.
So it's like I think that Galadriel is she gets too ahead of herself, and she really does put herself into harm's way a lot. And she did have a point. They shouldn't have gone north because that's
No,
where they were gonna get in trouble.
but
But like,
again, she didn't bring up a good enough case for Elrond other than my ring told me.
yeah,
I mean, so I can see it from Elrond's perspective too, but Elrond is already unforgiving towards Galadriel for all the stuff. So you got two people in
yeah,
there who are butting heads and they're not making good decisions.
no, they're not. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying that, and I think that relationship, like that whole like what's it called, the relationship between them two, that's gonna be a big factor of this season,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see how much more we're gonna like get to dissect Elrond and Galadriel because it really feels like they're both just like butting heads right there, and one of them has to, listen. They both just have to listen to each other because if you both just fuck up, Sauron's gonna get even more powerful.
What do you think we see? I don't know if we want to cover anything. Have we covered most of everything? I mean, the barrel
Yeah.
whites were cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
Where they couldn't kill him until Elrond was like, "Hey, I remember this from history class.
Yeah, I remember this from history class.
Like
Yeah.
let's get this tomb open and grab a weapon."
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that's it, Brad. There's not much more. I think that I think that what's it called, the stranger. I think he's gonna spend some time there with Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to learn some stuff. Which I'm kind of confused because he met Tom Bombadil and he's like, well, I guess Nori and Poppy are okay.
Yeah,
They'll be fine. It's not
yeah,
just
we'll be
like a
fine.
tornado just like threw them who the fuck knows where, and they could be lying dead.
Yep, yep,
They'll be fine.
yeah,
They bounce.
yeah.
They're hardfoots.
I think they'll eventually find each other again.
Well,
But
yes. I mean, agreed. But I think next week we see Celebrimbor
yeah, I think we get the elves back, and we get.
and
I
the
mean, the elves. I
doors.
think we get the dwarves back.
Yeah.
Bar. Yeah, but yeah, we had some fights with the zombies, and we fights with orcs, and it was awesome, man. I really liked that stuff. It was great. The
Giant trees.
choreography is great.
Good
Yeah, and the
stuff.
giant trees. Yeah. Um, I don't know, man. One of my favorite parts of the two towers is the trees. Like, I love those trees.
Yeah,
So seeing them again
pretty
was
dope.
just like, okay, awesome. I'm just glad those trees are back. Yeah. Um, I still remember. God, I love those. I love
You
those trees.
you you know, we still don't know what's gonna happen with the new queen.
That too. We need to go back to
Yeah,
Numenor.
yeah, they didn't do anything with Numenor. And they left that on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There was like a cliff and an eagle. Everything.
Yeah. But yeah, Tom Bombadil, bro.
Tom Bombadil, I think he's got.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Tom Bombadil, bro. But he's such a fan favorite though. Like my brother was like, "Oh, I know who that is." My brother was like, "Oh, that's Tom Bombadil."
Yeah, that's pulling out of the bag on that one, going way back.
Yeah. Fucking Tom Bombadil, bro.
Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil. But Brad, I have to say, I really like this episode. I think it's just on par with the last one. I really did enjoy this one. And
Hey, it's not getting worse.
no, it's not at all. I think they did a great job, man. And I want them to kind of start picking it up a little bit. We're what? How many episodes is in this season?
This is for what's Wiki saying? Let me go back. Season 2, there appear to be 8 episodes.
Jeez, man. Well, this is the middle of the season, huh?
We're already mid-season now.
Jeez, man.
Because they dropped 3.
I think I dropped 3, bro. Like it just doesn't make sense, man.
Well, kind of like the first 3 kind of all inclusive of the storylines, I guess. And now maybe they're just touching on certain storylines moving forward. So we'll get, instead of Galadriel, we'll get like the dwarves back, and then maybe they'll go back and forth like that.
Yeah. But Brad, what's your final verdict on this one?
I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, man. I'm still sticking with an 8.25. This is pretty much the same thing I gave the last episode. I'm enjoying this one. I enjoyed this one a lot. But yeah, man, I know that this series can get, I know that this season can get great. I've seen it before. And I want to get to, I want to save myself for the moment when that the episodes get really good. Yeah.
Time to ramp things up with musical episode or a river raft with barrels. Get Hugh Jackman in there.
Yeah. Oh god, but yeah, we need more Tom Bombadil, bro.
More Tom Bombadil, please.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah.
With the goats.
Yeah.
I see you brought back my goat.
You brought back my goat. Yeah.
That wasn't what I had planned.
Yeah.
It kind of just made it back itself.
Yeah. And also, I know like it's still the first 4 episodes, bro. There's still a lot more to come. Plus, these episodes are like going to be an hour long and stuff. So, but we were teased with the Balrog. Yeah. I want a fucking Balrog
and more dwarves and again, the sad thing is once these seasons end, we have to wait 2 years.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, 2 more years. Yeah. But yeah, I was teased a Balrog on the last season.
We're getting a Balrog, probably.
I want my Balrog.
Yeah.
I motherfucker murdered Gandalf, bro. Come on. Yeah. I want that scene that motherfucker.
Why, you fools?
Yeah. Why, you fools? Yeah. But
hey, we should have got on the Eagles, not run faster.
Yeah. With that said, that concludes our review of episode 4. And of course, Thank you all so much for joining us. Check us out on nerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, and Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore. Tomorrow we're doing Marlena the Murder in 4 acts, in 3 acts or 4 acts.
4.
4 acts, okay. In 4 acts as we continue our International Film Month, and then of course on Thursday we're gonna be doing early. All these are live, early, and ad free before they go out to the public. But on Thursday, live, early, and ad free, we're doing Kubi, another film from Takeshi Kitano. And yeah, we got that. We got the night of episode 7 dropping on Wednesday. We're gonna be doing that one live TV. What's it called? TV show commentary.
Only 2 more to go.
Yep, we're going 2 more to go, man. And yeah, what the fuck is Stacey? Balrog tease that'll cost you extra. Shut the fuck up, Stacey. Shut the fuck up.
Put some coins in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, now it's time for second breakfast. God, bro. But yeah, all that going on over on Patreon, and then of course, the episodes drop on Tuesdays and Saturdays for everybody. Brad, they can also find us on our Discord link. It's in the description below. They can talk to us about Tolkien. They can talk to us about Lord of the Rings, all that wonderful stuff. We just would love to have conversations with you guys. We would like to thank all our Patreon supporters. Without them, none of this is possible. So thank you guys for being the awesome people that you are. Brad, I think that's it, man. Yeah, I mean, this is actually I forgot to bring this up, but I won't say anything spoilery about it, but I will say that this episode felt like it felt paced well, but it kind of felt shorter. Like, not shorter, I mean, it felt faster.
Yeah.
Felt like they were going through this one faster, which not necessarily a bad thing when we're only following 2 storylines right now in this episode.
And I mean, they're mid-season.
Yeah. So I wasn't really like, turned off by that. But I will say that this episode felt way faster than the last couple 3 episodes. But it wasn't that bad.
Maybe because we watched the first 3 back to back to back.
Maybe. Says you, man. I didn't watch them back to back to back. I watched 1 episode on one day. And I did 2 episodes on the second day.
I think I did 2 episodes and then I did 1 episode.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But I'll say that about the pace. But it didn't take away from how I felt about the episode, because I still think that it was good enough pace. Now, if we would have had all these like 5 storylines that we have to follow with this fast pace, I would have said like, oh my god, this felt really rushed.
Yeah, we would have gotten a lot of info, I don't think, if we had done that. So the way they're doing it now, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we get more dwarves and we get Celebrimbor and Sauron, but we'll see you guys next week. But for now, that's all we got. And Brad, we have that Penguin is next week. I think it's the week after.
Okay.
The Penguin is in 2 weeks, but also we start Agatha all along as well. So guys, it'll be Friday is for Penguin, Saturday for Agatha, Sunday for Lord of the Rings. So looks like we're gonna have ourselves another full weekend until these shows end.
Full stuff.
Full stuff, man. Full stuff. I think it's hold on. Let me confirm this for you guys. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. Wait, no, it's not the 21st. It's like next week. The Penguin. September 19th, yes. Oh, September 21st would be the day that we're going to review it. So, not this weekend, but next weekend, guys. And of course, the episode for Agatha All Along drops on Wednesday, the 18th. So, yeah, we'll do Agatha. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm sorry, I have it for the 21st. So, Agatha Fridays, Penguin Saturdays, Sundays, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yes, sir. Right. Yep. But with that said, we're getting out of here, Brad. Let's go ahead and send him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you, knows as always. Thank you to our listeners, your Patreon supporters, and Stacy in chat. Appreciate all of you. And I guess to end this episode, don't chop the trees when they can hit back.
Exactly, bro. Especially when they can talk.
Young Yoda out.
John Bernthal just took an Emmy for The Bear.
Nice.